The next artist I did was Adolfo Felix, and I really like this artist. I think that like I love the simplicity, and it really focuses again like on portraits, but the illustrations I think will be really good for kind of showcasing what I see and what I want to do in terms of like the surrealism element, because it gives so much freedom of like, it kind of reminds me of like ghosts, like the soul kind of like leaving, or the ghost leaving, as it kind of like is being drawn coming out of like the nose and the eyes, which I really like. Again, focusing on like the black and white portraits with the colour on top. So for this I did just a photo shoot plan. This is what I was mainly inspired by. I think that like I love the colour and then just the white on the black background. I think they both really stand out really nicely. Again, just some like design ideas. I did some on the other page as well, actually, just kind of here. I did my photo shoot, and I think the photo shoot was the really like effective bit. I took quite a lot of photos, and they all turned out really well. I kind of just, you can see where my like development's gone. I started off with just some like normal, like in dark kind of shutter speed ones, which didn't look as great. But then I started to play around with the shutter, and I found that like it kind of made the ghost effect for me. And then I was thinking like it was a bit bland and boring, so I kind of went down the route of adding some colour. And then I found out that I could make some really nice kind of pictures with changing the colour with the shutter. So when I use a low shutter, I can change the colour as she moves her head, so it creates this like rainbow effect like you can see here. And they were definitely the ones I wanted to use, which is why I picked them as my raw images, as I felt that the ones I picked looked really good. The only problem was they printed out quite drained on normal printer, so when I did my actual printing of my final piece, I ended up getting them done printed properly, because obviously this was not going to like really showcase what I could do. Here were just some like kind of experiments I did using just paint and printing, just pressing things down. This is just some fine liner white pen. And then I did the same here, kind of photocopying it as well. So like photocopying what I've done, the layering on top, ripping paper. This was kind of inspired by one of his pieces of work previously. But yeah, I just kind of did a range. And then I did some more in detail design ideas. So this is kind of what I wanted to go for. This is kind of like the illustrations, not so much the actual final piece as a whole. It's just kind of the stuff I wanted to draw, as I was going to use the drawing pads for this one. But yeah, this was kind of the main idea I had, as I really liked the kind of like the mouth as well. Like it's kind of surreal. I then did a development plan, and I kind of was just drawing more of the placement of where I wanted to draw, because I didn't want to like completely cover my image, as obviously like the photos itself, you know, stand out without the illustrations. So I was kind of thinking of ways that I could do my illustration without completely covering and taking the attention away from the image itself. I was thinking of doing some like masks, so when I draw I could trace instead of just freehand, to keep it more like, you know, a better framing, and so it doesn't look as messy. And then this is my development process, which took quite a while. There isn't much, like, I didn't change much of the colour, I just kind of enhanced contrast, made the background a bit darker to make the colour pop out more. This one here I did freehand, and the other two I used some tracing, because I did want to use, you know, do one at least that wasn't traced, just to see if I could, you know, what I could do with it. But yeah, they turned out really nicely when I printed them on some proper paper. Like the colours really like stand out, and you kind of get the like shiny effect. But yeah, this is the one I drew freehand, and then these two were done tracing. But I still really like the freehand one. I think it's probably one of my favourites. But you can see how I've kind of like, with this one, kept it like off the face, so you can still see the image underneath, and same with these ones as well. But I'm really happy with how that one turned out.